Hey guys, so I'm here with a build that I did for a family. They are called the Beaustons, and it's a build that I actually did do before, and I did record it, but the footage just was not working at all. It kept freezing, and it was really a mission. So I redid the entire build. Some of the color swatches might be a bit off, just because I couldn't always see the color clearly using the pictures that I was kind of referencing, but I think it's still pretty much the same. And I actually did this build for a family that I was playing, and it's a lot of fun playing them. I really like the story, and it's just a lot of fun. So over there is kind of the deck area, which I did realize at the end I forgot to put kind of the wooden flooring outside. So we just add wooden flooring out there. It's nothing special. Over there, those two rooms, those are going to be the kids' rooms. There is going to be two teenagers and both a mom and a dad. It's going to be one teenage girl, one teenage boy, and it's just their rooms kind of look out to the pool area, which I kind of really liked. Um, we are just doing some flowering over there to make it a bit more colorful outside, just adding some random colors and a rock or two. And landscaping is not my thing. Landscaping and roofing, those are my weaknesses. I cannot do them to save my life. um, I really do try, but they don't always turn out looking the absolute best. But oh well, I'm going to hopefully learn, which I really hope I learn to kind of change things up. And over there, we're working on the teenage son's room. We just put the same poster up a few times, changed the color swatches, kind of making, I don't know, it's kind of like a new piece of art using just different colors. I do that often, but I just really liked it there, and you don't really see me switching through colors as often, just because I already know what I planned to be in these builds, purely for the fact that I have done this build before. Um, I don't know how well I did the posters. Some of them I really couldn't see. I kind of saw a darkish poster where that orange one should be, but I could have sworn I had that poster somewhere. So we do end up changing it to something that I think I probably would have put in. I'm not very sure. But I am adding in kind of a homework area. I couldn't remember exactly what I did, and I think the difference that I did before is that I use a dining room table and not the table from the desk table that you put your computer on, because normally I'll use that one, but I don't know why, but the first time I used a dining room table and I put the computer on that. So after a while I'll figure it out and I'll kind of fix that. And then we add some, I think it's two just normal side desks. They're a bit run down, not brand new. We just add them to both sides just to give it kind of like a bigger type of table, just to add some more space. And then we put, I think, a book bag there. We put a bunch of books. I wanted this to be very academic, so he focuses very much on academics, on doing homework. So I give him books everywhere. I gave him a bookshelf to kind of run with that idea. And we also going to give him a guitar because, I don't know, I just felt like, he works on his homework a lot, and then when he has time, he also plays the guitar. I like that idea. I really did. And over there, we're just adding the different types of books. I still wanted the room to be kind of colorful, so I added in a orange chair just to kind of give it that pop of color to break it so it's not completely blue. And he does have his double bed, and his sister Lana has a single bed. So over there you can just see me moving the poster, and adding another one. I think that's the one I used just because it looks dark also in the photo, so I hope that's the one I used. If not, then Oh well. I've got screenshots of the original one right at the end, so it won't be screenshots of this build, it'll be the ones from the original build I did. And also at the end, you won't see me do roofing just because it was a pain the first time to do. Like I said, roofing is not my thing. I am not good at it at all, so I just didn't want to put myself through that twice. I just didn't do it for this one. And over there, we kind of doing this thing with the shelves where we line it up with the bookcases and we add another row. We're going to put a little statue on top. I don't know, I just felt like I really like that idea where it kind of looks like the bookshelves are joined together, like in a one constant line. Like if you look close enough, you will see the difference, but it was a good idea, I think. And just to have the shoes kind of shoved underneath there just because, you know, you can, I did like that. And we are just moving up that little statue over there. I'm not too sure what that statue's of. Yeah, I have no idea exactly what that's made of. But this is the daughter's room. And this whole build is base game only. I didn't use any expansions purely for the fact that when I did the build the first time, I only had the base game. Since then, I've gotten the rest of the expansion packs, and I keep wanting to kind of remodel this house using expansion packs. And I would love to switch her wardrobes with the walk-in wardrobes. I would love to do that. But until then, we just have those two over there. I want it to be as realistic to the first one I did as possible. So right now we're just doing the entranceway. We're going to add a bunch of plants just around the lamps. I think the footage froze for a little bit, so it will be kind of, there's the plants. It just skipped a little bit. But I think this room, it's very colorful. I think the walls are pretty simple. The flooring's pretty simple, but just the rugs that I used and the end tables, and we use quite a few things from the Day of the Dead when that was a whole celebration on The Sims 4. We use quite a few items from there, and it just made the room look super colorful, which I actually did like. I think it's the most colorful room. And over there we didn't hang up the painting. I wanted it to look like it was kind of leaning against the fireplace, like they didn't really feel like putting it up. I don't know if I accomplished that. I think I kind of did, but it's just going to be a simple fireplace in there. And there's the Day of the Dead dolls, which I love the colors they come in. They are so colorful and I absolutely love it. I love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I really do. And that big area that you see, that's going to be the kitchen. But first we're just putting in a few of the trees outside. Again, landscaping, not my thing. I was really trying to wing it when I was doing this. I guess it's not the worst landscaping in the world, but it's definitely not the best, I can tell you that much. And over there we are busy doing the bathroom. Now, we have the toilet separate from the actual bathroom just because I felt like it would be a bit easier. That's the only bathroom we have in the main house downstairs. There's another bathroom upstairs, but that is an ensuite to the parents' bedroom. So, so basically this is the main bathroom, and I just thought if someone wanted to take a shower and someone wanted to use the bathroom, it would be annoying having to wait. So I really like the idea of kind of separating it, and you can kind of see that there was a bit of a black accent theme going on in the actual bathroom, where it's kind of like a light bathroom, but every now and again you just see a few blacks. I really like that. I thought, I just really like that. And simple hallway, nothing really going on there. And this big area is going to be the kitchen. The first time I did the kitchen, it took me a really long time to try and get the layout right. It was so long. The first time, the total timing of the whole build was about 3 hours. And just redoing it, having reference pictures, this only took 1.5 hours, around there, between 1 and 20 minutes, 1.5 hours, somewhere around there. So you can imagine how long it took me to do this kitchen. And we are actually going to put a computer over there by that little island table surface thing, kind of combine the kitchen with a workspace area. The mother that I had planned, she is going to be an author, and not in the authoring career. Is that a word? Not in the writing career, that's the word. She is just going to be kind of a self-publisher, writer. Like, that's kind of what I imagined for her. So that's going to be her kind of workspace area. I kind of made it thinking that, she spends the kitchen, it's a nice calming environment for her. She really loves the kitchen. She likes cooking. Her husband loves cooking, and that was just going to be a nice space for her to work. It's downstairs. She'll be able to see her family a lot. Both of the parents love their family. They love their 2 children, and the idea that I kind of had for this build and for the family that is living in here is that there is basically a girl, and she has her own family issues. Like, the family situation is not the best situation, so basically she ends up living with this family. She ends up moving in here, and it's just, she's got to just make her way, make everything work for her. It's very difficult just moving into a new atmosphere, but the parents are very welcoming. They're very nice to her. The brother is very nice, trying to help her as much, and just very inviting. But the only problem is the other teenage girl, Lana. She is just one of those people that's like, don't get in my space, like, stop taking the attention away from me. She doesn't like there being someone in her space. So that's kind of where a little bit of the drama lies, which I do kind of like that. So yeah, we're actually going to make the live-in teenager that's going to live with them, we're going to make her bedroom kind of a makeshift bedroom in their TV area, their gaming area, which is actually separate from the house. So you get the main house, which is what you have been seeing, and then there's that area with the water, which we're working on right now. And that area, it was meant to be kind of like a magical gateway to this movie theater outdoor area / gaming area. Even though it's technically joined to the house, just ignore that. I was running out of room. But yeah, we turned that water purple, and it does kind of look magical in my opinion. I like the way it turned out. So basically that little space, we're still going to fill it in. Downstairs is going to have a big TV, and it's going to be very colorful. I think the walls are like this really, it's a green, and yeah, it's that green. And there's going to be like a big TV, there's going to be lots of sofas and kind of an area to keep gaming games and stuff like that. I kind of imagine that this is like the rich kids' little gaming hut. Like, this is where you would play Minecraft and just PlayStation in this little gaming area, which I really did like that. And then if you go upstairs, there's even more of a gaming area. I wanted to add the foosball table, but I didn't have expansions in my original build at this point. So that's something I would add if I were to kind of shake this place up a bit. But for now, I think there's just that Don't Wake the Llama game, and that gaming cube thing. You know what I'm talking about. And over there in the little corner, we are just doing a little bathroom. It is not special at all, but I kind of figured if you're kind of outside from the house, it would be such a pain to have to go all the way back into the house just to use the bathroom if you were like in this little area of the house. So I decided I might as well put like a small little bathroom in. It's not going to be like a big main bathroom. It's literally just going to be like toilet, sink, and then a few towels and stuff. Kind of make it look as if it was a washing area where they keep extra towels and stuff like that. That's what I was going for. And over there, I'm being such a noob and I could not figure out how to delete the ceilings. I tried a lot and eventually I figured out how to do it. But that did take a while to figure out. It really did. And that above area, that's going to be the rest of the gaming area. So I'll fill that in a second. Then against that little half wall by the stairs is going to be the bed where the new little person stays. And there's just going to be a bookshelf there just because, like, you know, bookshelves. I think it's a really good way to fill up space just to add in a bookshelf. And over there we have kind of that black tile marble type of floor. I really like that floor. And also the black and white checkered floor, because I feel like if you use those in certain cases, it can make the house look super rich and super fancy, like, oh, they've got the fancy floors, you know. And I believe downstairs we did use the black and white checkered pattern, which I really liked because in my opinion it just makes the area look rich, like this family has a lot of money to invest in a gaming area. That's kind of what I was going for with this whole build, just to give the idea that this family has a lot of money. Even though I didn't leave them with a lot of money, I think I left them with 2,000 simoleons. So the deck area, it doesn't have a barbecue, it didn't have anything. It was just empty, and I just said to myself that I'll furnish that like after I get them a job and play with them for a while. Yeah, that's just what I decided to do. And this is upstairs, so the stairs downstairs in kind of the walk-in area, in the foyer area, that leads to this room. So this room, it's also going to have a big TV in it. There's going to be kind of movie posters on this side, and I will admit, the movie posters, it took me a while to figure out which posters I used, because I took pictures in such awkward positions that I couldn't really see which one I used. So after a while, we do get the pattern right for the different posters and stuff like that, but you know, I guess either way it wouldn't have been that much of an issue if I got the posters a little bit weird. But that is going to kind of be I guess the main movie area. It's very similar to the external kind of place, except the external, I guess you can call it a house, the external house area. That place I wanted to dedicate just for gaming and fun, you know? Like these people, even though they're parents, they're married, they have children, like they still live that life, like that amazing fun life where they can still play pool and they can still just rock, you know? But they don't have pool tables in The Sims 4. At least nothing that I have. I'm not sure if they do have it somewhere. But anyway, this area is kind of supposed to be the movie place, and the other area is supposed to be a gaming place. So through those doors is going to be the parents' room. So you have to go through this little movie area to the parents' bedroom, which I did kind of like, because in my mind it's kind of like the parents, if they were to have like movie nights or something, they can just come out of their bedroom, you know? I really just like that idea, which is probably why I put the room just outside of the parents' room. And the parents' room, that is it's a very different room, in my opinion. Because normally I don't do anything like this. I think a lot of furniture I got double, but different types of furniture. So you'll see now with the plants, we get 2 different types of pot plants, and later we'll put up 2 different types of clocks. I think they're the same clocks, just with different swatches, and we have 2 different types of dressing tables, what do you call them? Wardrobes? Those little You know what I mean, you'll see it in a second. We get 2 of those, and we get 3 different mirrors, and I was just kind of visioning that they got, this wasn't their first house. Yeah, 2 of those things. I was kind of thinking that this isn't their first house. Like, they've been in a few other houses, especially with that mirror. Like, the mirror on the wall was already there when they built it, but because they both lived in like 2 other houses, they just brought their furniture with. They just brought the different things with, and they just like, let's just pile it together and make it work. And I really liked that idea. So that's probably why we have like 3 different standing mirrors, and then we have a little mirror over there. That area is meant to be the mother's vanity area. With The Sims 4, there's a vintage glamour stuff pack where they actually are vanity tables, but I don't own that, so I'm just kind of making do with what I have. And to be fair, I did make this before vintage glamour stuff was even out. So over there, we are just starting to do a bathroom. That's going to be the ensuite for the parents. Again, it's nothing fabulous, it's nothing big. I think the bathroom downstairs, the main one, that bathroom is kind of more fancy in a way. I guess you can call it fancy. It's just has more style, more placement. I took a little bit longer deciding the layout. With this one, I was just throwing furniture around. I'm like, I don't care if it matches, I just need to have like a bathroom here. So we're doing double towels there. We're going to, or not. I thought we switched one of the towels, but maybe we don't. And over there you see the house from the outside, where the deck and the roof are mysteriously made, because I was not gonna go through doing that roof again. There's the entrance area, all colorful, which I really, really love. And the daughter's bedroom, we do kind of add a tablet there, because I didn't really want them to have computers, but I decided that I wanted them to have tablets, so at least I added that. That's the brother's room. The bathroom over there with the little plant, which I kind of liked. I kind of liked having that plant just there. And the movie kind of area outside of the parents' room, and then the parents' room where you can see those 3 little mirrors, and perhaps a painting of them 2 or one of the grandparents, and their bathroom. Nothing special. I just thought I would add them because I had fun taking screenshots. And the kitchen that I love so much. I really, really like this kitchen. Like, really like this kitchen. I'll admit I might have gone a bit overboard with the paintings, but I really like this kitchen. And then you get the outdoor type area where it's kind of like magically takes you to the gaming area. Then the indoors kind of gaming area, which I also liked. I think I would add gaming boxes to the downstairs area. And yeah, basically this is the entire house. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and enjoy the rest of your day.